I'm just letting it happen now. Oh no, I can't even see. Of course. Oh, it's raining so hard. Oh no. Oh, this is what I get for trying to do something. That absolutely sucks.
Hey, I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic today. And may I add that you just look straight up handsome, man. Just beautiful. And if you're a female, I have a fiance, so I'm sure you look nice as well. Anyway, with summer coming around, I'm looking to shed a few pounds, you know what I'm saying? I think we all are, we're all in the same boat. We all want to look better, we all want to look our best. But to do that, I really don't want to cut my calories down. I enjoy my food a lot, and I'm sure you do too. So, instead of cutting my calories, I think I'm just gonna up my energy expenditure. I think I'm gonna run a little experiment. Every day for this week, I am going to walk 25,000 steps. It's gonna take me hours and hours, but I kinda wanna see what it will do to my body, as in how much I will weigh at the end of the week, and then also how it affects the way my physique looks. And I'm pretty sure that this is gonna be the last time you see me sitting down in this video, unless I physically cannot move, because I'm gonna have to do so much walking every day that it's gonna be ridiculous. The rules for the challenge are simple. I just have to take 25,000 steps a day, either from walking or running, and I have to complete all the steps by midnight. In order to track each and every of these glorious 25,000 steps a day, I'm gonna be using my smartwatch, and I will keep you updated as I go throughout my day, and then for a final check-in at the end of every night. Just to prove that I'm not cheating to y'all. Can't believe you wouldn't think that. Where's the trust? No trust. Another reason why I'm doing this challenge is to show you that just because you can't run or do any other strenuous type of exercise, you can still make a positive change in your body by simply getting up and walking. And I'm really excited to see what this challenge will do to my body over the week. You know another great way to lose weight this summer? By being generous and hitting the like and subscribe button down below. It's science, what can I say? Just don't look it up, please. Alrighty, with that being said, I will see y'all tomorrow morning for the first weigh-in, and then we'll kick this challenge off. Good morning, day one of the 25,000 steps a day challenge. Here's the starting physique. All right. Not bad. Not bad. All right, let's do our initial weigh-in. Alrighty, starting at 213.4. I predict by the end of the week, we're gonna be at 211, I think 2 pounds. We'll see though. Here we are, first check-in of the video on day one. We're currently at 7,400 steps after my workout this morning. So that's not a bad start, but I still have 75% of the way to go today. So we'll check in a little bit later in the day to see where I'm at. Why did I do this? So just doing a check-in now, back from work for lunch. As you can see, I'm pacing, and that's what I'm gonna be doing. The majority of this week is pretty much pacing back and forth as to not waste any time. I'm trying to not have to be walking until midnight. Currently, I'm at 9,400, so I'm not even halfway there. So I got about an hour before I gotta get back. So I'm just gonna try and walk around and eat my lunch. We're gonna see how coordinated I am. Hopefully I don't freaking choke. But I will check back in with y'all a little bit later. Hopefully I'm gonna be walking. If you see me not walking in a clip, I'm wasting time. So I'm gonna keep on moving. Currently out walking, I'm at 13,500 steps currently. Looks like it's about to rain outside, so hopefully I don't get rained on. That would be a real buzzkill to start this challenge off the first day. Yeah, keep seeing lightning and I hear thunder, but nothing can stop me from getting these steps in. So on with it. Indeed. Not a good start to the day. It's raining. I'm gonna walk home and I guess walk inside. Well, this was.
I don't know, I'm just letting it happen now. Oh no, I can't even see.
Super. Not a great start to the challenge on the first day, just getting absolutely soaked. but I still got 10,000 more steps to do. So I guess I'm just going to go pace around for a little bit. I can't believe that. I cannot believe it. Let me just wring out my shirt. That sucked. Well, I just got done showering to get that gross rainwater off of me. I don't know what's in the Virginia clouds here. Who knows? But yeah, nature said, not today, Nathan. You're not walking outside. So I'm going to be walking in my living room for a while. I'll check back in with y'all when I get 25,000 steps. Stupid rain. Just got done with the first day of 25,000 steps. Overall, not too bad. I definitely got rained out, which kind of killed my time for walking, but made up for it a little bit in the afternoon. Still feeling pretty good. Legs are just a little bit tired, and I also have legs tomorrow, and I run tomorrow. So that'll help me get steps, but I'm going to be very tired. Let me just show you that I confirm that I got the 25,000 steps. You can pause it if you didn't see it, but I got the 25,000 steps. So on to tomorrow. Finished my run. Now I'm gonna walk about 10 more minutes. Gotta get these steps started. Okay, starting day 2 off super strong. Already at 11,500 steps, and it's only 7:35. I'm gonna kill it today. I was walking until like 8:30 last night, trying to avoid that today. So I'll update y'all as the day goes on. Hello. Currently, it's about 5:30, and I'm out walking. I'm at a little bit over 15,000 steps, so I'm gonna try and get 10,000, and the next hour and a half is just walking outside. I'm gonna go eat dinner and be done for the day with the challenge. I'll check back in once I do get there to 25,000. Let's finish this off. My new strategy for this is definitely gonna be to knock out as many thousands of steps in the morning as I can. Tomorrow morning, I'm not lifting. I have a 7-mile run, and then I'm just gonna try and walk for as much as I can after that 7-mile run. That should get me pretty close. 3,000 more steps to go. Finally finished my 25,000 steps for the day. It's about 7 p.m. I'm gonna go make some dinner, finish out the day. I'll show y'all the step count there. Doing my final check-in for day 2. Finished all my steps a little bit ago, ate some dinner, sat down for the first time in a little bit, so I'm feeling a little bit better now. After day 2, feeling definitely a little tired. My legs are a little tired, but it was leg day today, so that's expected. And I'm just gonna accumulate the fatigue as the time goes on throughout the week. But tomorrow morning, like I probably have already said before, if I haven't already, I'm going to just try and knock out as many steps in the morning as I can until about 8 a.m. And so hopefully I can get about 20,000 steps in before the day even begins. That would be super cool. So here are my steps for the day on my phone for the proof. Make sure that that focuses hopefully. But yeah, challenge going well. No problem at all. Doing a lot of walking, feeling good. I'll see y'all tomorrow for day 3.
Hey, good morning. Start of day 3, just wanted to shoot this video inside since it's dark outside still, but I'm about to go for a walk, into a long run, into another walk, get all my steps in, hopefully at least 20,000 for the day. Just about to eat my oatmeal though before I go do so, and I will update y'all as I walk and run throughout this morning. I'll see you there.
All right, just starting the walk. Feeling really good today. I think it's gonna be an easy 25,000 steps today. I'll check back in with you once I start running. Walked about 2 miles. Now we're gonna run 7. I'll check in with you after a couple miles or so. All right, 2 miles into the run. Only 5 more to go. Should be easy enough. I'm just cruising. My legs are a little tired, but we're gonna finish. So I'll check in with y'all like 4.5 miles in. I think I was at 12,000 steps, so we're getting close. Whew, done with the 7-mile run. I'm gonna continue to walk for about another mile, get a couple extra 1,000 steps hopefully, and I'll let you know what I'm at when I get back to the kitchen. Heck yeah, it's been a great morning. It's off to a good start today. Let's go. Just got back from walking and running outside for about 2.5 hours this morning. Walked a total of 3 miles, ran a total of 7 miles for a grand total of 18,500 steps to kick off the day. So I just wanted to get most of them out of the way today so I can do some other stuff in the afternoon. Hopefully, I will now just organically get the rest of the about 7,000 steps as we go throughout the day. All right, let's have a good day. Just back for a little lunch break real quick. Come up with some strategies for getting more steps in during the day. That could also help you as well. So I'll share those with you at the end of today when I do my final check-in to show the 25,000 steps. We'll go over the strategies that I've come up with to help me get more steps, and that will help you get more steps as well. All right, just checking back in.
as I finish up the last couple thousand steps for today. And while I'm doing that, I thought I would just list off a couple things that I thought about to get more steps in each day. If for some reason you're struggling to get more steps in, super easy. All right, first one, obviously park farther from anywhere you're going. When you park, just find a parking spot way back in the corner. Park there, make yourself walk to and from there. That'll give you a couple extra steps a day, easy. Next tip is wake up earlier. This just gives you more time to go walk, or gives you more time if while you're working out to go walk. Wake up earlier. If you're sitting down for an extended period of time, every 40 to 50 minutes, get up and walk for 10 to 15 minutes. This will get you, potentially like 30 minutes to an hour more steps in each day. That's gonna add up. A really good one is after every meal, take a 10 to 15 minute walk. That's gonna get you, potentially 45 more minutes of walking each day. That's gonna be thousands of steps. Next one's pretty obvious. Use the stairs only, don't use escalators or elevators. If you don't already track your steps, start tracking your steps with either your phone or a smartwatch. I think just tracking your steps and knowing how many you're at is going to help you get more, especially if you set a goal. So each day you have something to shoot for. Start low or whatever at your fitness level, or whatever your fitness level allows you to do. So start at 5K, shoot for that, get that for about a week. Up it to 8K, do that, up it to 10K, and continually keep on upping it until it gets you to a reasonable level. Of course, you can't go all the way up, but you know what I'm saying? I think if you have a goal or something to shoot for with steps, you'll actually get more steps just because of that. Do more chores around your house. The more you're moving around doing that, the more steps you're gonna get in. So actually clean your kitchen or vacuum. That's just gonna get you more steps. If you do lift weights between your sets, walk around the gym, get some water after each set. You're gonna look a little crazy doing it, but you're gonna get way more steps in, I promise you that. Anytime you're on the phone with somebody, get up and just start walking. Really, you could do this with any activity that you can safely do while walking at the same time. You do this, you're gonna seamlessly get in way more steps than you would without doing so, and it's really easy. Anytime you go and check your mail, make it into a whole event and go walk around the whole block. Easy. If you enjoy playing sports, play sports. That's gonna get you thousands of steps within just a couple of hours. Take your dog for a walk for longer or more frequently. They're gonna absolutely love you for it, and we love our dogs. If you have to, set a reminder on your phone every hour to go get up and walk for 10 to 15 minutes. You could even be that weird guy who, when you're hanging out with friends, just recommends that you go for a walk. Might seem weird, but y'all are gonna get healthier together. And those are just some of the ways that I could think of in about 10 minutes on how to get more steps in during your day. As you can see, you do all of these things, you're gonna add up to thousands of steps throughout the day, which is gonna be just good for you overall. So I'm gonna get back to finishing up my 25,000 steps for the day, and I'll check back in with you when I get it.
Hola, my friends. Currently just relaxing on my couch after a well-earned day, I believe so. Hit my 25,000 steps, ate some dinner. Now I'm just relaxing. My legs feel a little swollen. Nothing crazy though, nothing that I can't work through. So definitely going to complete this challenge. No problems at all. Feeling like I may have lost a little weight. I don't know though. I'm not going to weigh myself until the end of the challenge just to make the all factor for myself that much cooler. But I think that I'm definitely going to lose a couple pounds. And it's not a hard thing to do. It's just a time-consuming thing to do. I think tomorrow I'm going to make like a pros and cons list for walking so many steps. And then I'll compare my pros and cons list now to at the end of the challenge to see if I still agree with them. I think that would be cool. But let me do a step check-in with y'all so that you can see I got the steps. Hit my watch. All right, that is it. As you can see, got the 25,000 done for today. On today. Okay, that may have been a little dramatic. All drama aside, I am pretty tired. Maybe not so tired as to crawl on the ground yet, but I'm getting there. I am getting there. Currently 5 p.m. I'm at about 14,000 steps on this day 4, so I'm about to go walk and get the remaining steps. It's gonna be a blast. It's nice and humid and hot outside in this Virginia weather. Super duper exciting. Then I'm gonna eat some dinner. And then I'm just gonna chill. I'm tired. My body is certainly tired. I feel like I'm in a bit of a brain fog from all of the walking, either from not getting enough sleep or maybe not eating enough. I don't think it's the diet. I think it's just the total stress that has been put on my body from all these steps. Anyway, I will check in with y'all a little bit later while I'm walking, let you know how many steps I'm at. See you there. Been walking for just under an hour right now. I'm at about 21,000 steps. I'm gonna go eat some food and then finish off my steps a little bit later when it's not so hot outside. I'll check in then. Back outside doing, you guessed it, walking. I'm at 21,500 steps, so I won't be walking for too long. See y'all when I'm done. Doing my day 4 final check-in for the day. Another day, another 25,000 steps. Let's look at the watch for the proof. Boom, there we go. 25,000, another 25,000 tomorrow. Day 5, we're out here walking. I'm about 13,000 steps, so I'm just trying to get in those remaining 12,000. Thought I would go over some quick pros and cons that I can think of for walking so many steps per day. Start with the pros. Of course, we have the weight loss that I'm assuming is going to happen just due to the amount of energy I'm expending by walking. So that's a pro. We love being lean. Next one is going to be being outside. For me, I think that's a pro. Not everybody's going to have the same pros, but I get to be outside more and be in nature. I'm not in my room being sad and lonely. I mean, I'm still lonely, but I'm outside at least, so that's always sick. Being outside, I get a tan, and I'm pale, and I need a tan. And also, I get to be out in nature, which is pretty sick. There's a bunch of animals around me, like turtles and stuff, so that's always good. And then the final pro I can think of currently is that I get some time to really reflect and think as I walk, but I'm not listening to videos or whatever I am. I get some time to think. Now let's get into the cons. Cons are pretty obvious currently. This takes a long time to do. I walk about just 2 hours of dedicated time a day just to get in the amount of steps that I need to make this occur. So that's kind of crazy. And then also going along with that is just a little bit of a zapped amount of energy that I have due to the amount of walking. It takes a lot of energy to do this. So doing it consistently would take some time as you adapt. And after 5 days, I have not quite adapted yet, but starting to feel okay with it. Of course, my body's holding up fine. It's just the amount of energy that it goes through. But those are really the only 2 cons I could think of. Just the time and the energy it takes. But I guess everything that's worth doing takes a lot of time and energy. And so just something you got to get over. I'm going to continue walking. I'll check in with y'all later. Look at that little fella. He's adorable. It's a good lip turtle. Back out walking again. Strategy currently. Every hour, go for a 30-minute walk just to get in the steps and not have to overdo everything all at once. I think that the strategy is going to work. Going to finish up this 30-minute walk. Currently at about 16,500 steps. This should get me to about 19,000. Eat some dinner. Go for another walk. Should be done, hopefully. Not too crazy late, but it's a good rhythm. Work for an hour on whatever it is you gotta do. Go for a walk, clear your mind, reset, hit it again. So I'm gonna get in that rhythm, finish off the day. End of day 5, got my 25,000 steps in for the day. Is that working? Maybe. Done for the day. Very tired, super happy that this challenge is coming to an end, honestly. 25,000 steps, while it is not a crazy amount, is certainly more than I get on a normal basis, especially since I have a job where I sit down for most of the day, which does make it a little more difficult. Still no excuse though. You still all should be getting your steps in during the day, even if you do sit down a lot. Like I've said, break it up into chunks. Super effective way to get in all your steps. But 25,000 for me, a little excessive. If you have a super physical job where you are walking around for the most of the day or doing something on your feet, then it's not anything crazy to get done since you're getting them organically, not on walks where you're just literally walking for 2 hours a day. But yeah, I think I might be getting a tiny bit sick, but nothing crazy. My throat does feel just a little bit scratchy, but I think I will be just fine. Yeah, nothing else crazy. Day 5 is done. I've done 125,000 steps then, so 50,000 more to go. I'll see y'all tomorrow for day. Good morning, everybody. It is day 6 of the challenge. Super hyped up, super excited. Just got done with the gym, did some upper body, and then I ran 7 miles as part of my marathon training plan. So that was a lot of fun on the treadmill, as usual. I'm at about 15,000 steps right now. So a great start to the day. It's only 9 a.m. on a Saturday. Today I'm just gonna be writing a paper and splitting up that process by going for walks. So should be an easy day. Super excited that this challenge is almost done. A lot of walking, and it's been honestly a little bit exhausting, but I think it's been a really good learning experience, and I'd recommend all of y'all do it. I will check in with y'all as I go throughout the day. See you later. Oh, still there. Don't run away, dear. Be my friend. Or don't. Okay, bye. All right. Out for a nice 30-minute walk. Break up my studying. Super fun. I'm at about 16,000 steps right now, so hopefully I'll get about 3,000 on this walk and then just continue doing so. How are y'all doing, by the way? I hope y'all are just doing absolutely fantastic. Just walking around.
It's beautiful outside. Absolutely beautiful outside. Love the sun. Feeling crazy today. So I'm just gonna talk for a little bit and see what happened. I almost tripped. That would have been super fun. I'm out of control. At about 20,000 steps right now. Just going for a quick 30-minute walk to get close to being done, honestly. I'm just finishing up the last 2,000 steps of the day real quick. And that'll be the end of day 6. I will check in with y'all once I complete it. 25,000 steps done for the day. Let's get some proof right here. Boom. That's like right on the dot. Okay, just updated. But yeah, 25,000 steps done on day 6. Only one more day to go. This is gonna be easy. Easy peasy. I'm now gonna enjoy some Halo Top. If y'all have never had Halo Top, highly recommend it. Delicious. It's like low-calorie ice cream. This whole tub of ice cream only has 330 calories. Super duper cool. Yeah, tomorrow morning, I'm pretty much gonna knock out all 25,000 at once. So stick around to see that. That'll be super. Good morning. It is day 7, finally. Almost through with the week. Just pulled up to where I'm gonna be running. And if you didn't know, I'm about to go run 15 miles to get all of my steps in at once. It also conveniently lines up with my marathon training plan. So that is sick. So I'm gonna knock out pretty much all of my steps for the last day in a one shot. Pretty excited about that. Then the rest of the day, I don't have to go walk forever. So this is gonna be the longest run I've ever done. So I'm excited for it for that reason, as well as a nice way to cap off the week of getting 25,000 steps. I will update y'all as I go through the run. Very excited. So I'm gonna warm up and then go run. Alrighty, just starting the run, 15 miles, trying to get it in under 2 hours and 20 minutes. So just over a 9-minute pace, nothing crazy, but 15 miles is a long way for me. So I'll check in as I get through the miles. Pretty excited though, should be easy. I say that right now when I'm less than a minute in. So we'll see after 2 hours. All right, 5 miles into the run. Got about a 9-minute and 10-second average pace, so feeling good. Still pretty early, but a third of the way done. I'll check in with y'all at 10 miles. 10 miles down, still at a good pace. I fell about 3/4 of a mile back, but I'm fine. Tripped over a root. I just gotta stay aware. I've been stumbling on, but I'm alive. 5 more miles to go. Should be good. See y'all there. I finished my prescribed 15 miles in about 2 hours, 13 minutes, and 30 seconds. So 6.5 minutes faster than my goal. So I'm pretty hyped about that. My average pace was like an 8:50. I'll throw up the information somewhere on the screen. Oh, that's crazy. Let's see how many steps oh, my phone's blowing up from all the achievements. Stop. I'm only at 24,200. 24,200, so I gotta get 800 more, but I should be able to get that pretty easily. I'll talk more when I get back to my car. Alrighty, done with the run. I ate some protein barness real quick, chugged some water, and now I'm just walking around to get out the weirdness that it is after a long run. 15 miles though, freaking crazy. I'm just honestly so proud of myself for doing this. I was 300 pounds at one point a couple years ago, and now I lost all the weight, and now I'm running. And lifting. It's a crazy life we live. I definitely would recommend making a change. If you haven't, doesn't have to be running necessarily, but just anything, please. I don't know how to describe just the fulfillment that it gives you in life. Something to look forward to every day. And that's what people need. They need to look forward to something, and that's what this is for me. So I hope that you find that for yourself. I'm at like 24,700 steps. So I'm almost done with the last day. So I'm gonna go home, eat, and do some work. But I will check in with y'all when I do finish those last 300 steps. Once again, just super excited, proud. We're gonna wrap up the video, do our final weigh-in tomorrow. I'll see y'all then. I just realized I don't think that I ever did a closing video for day 7, just to show my step counts. Just wanted to show that I did in fact get the 25,000 steps plus some from the run this morning. Tomorrow's gonna be the final weigh-in. We'll see how much I lost. I think it'll be a couple pounds. We'll see though. Good morning. It is after day 7 of 25,000 steps. Gonna be doing the final weigh-in and physique check. So let's start with the final weigh-in. Final weigh-in, 209.4. I was 213 point something last week on Monday. So that's pretty crazy. That's 4 pounds. What the heck? I'll take that. Let's see if the physique shows anything crazy. I'm feeling a little sharper. I'm gonna have to
put them side by side though to really tell. But I definitely feel a little leaner. Heck yeah. That's just crazy though. 4 pounds in a week just from walking more. And the only thing that changed was the walking. I ran an extra mile in total, so nothing significant. But wow. That's crazy. Shows you that you can just walk and you'll lose a lot of weight.
Well, there's the end of it. 25,000 steps for 7 days. I hope that everybody enjoyed going through this experience with me. It was certainly something that I'm happy I did it, but I'm glad that I'm not going to be continuing doing it because it just takes so much time to do every single day of the week. If you have a job that gets you a bunch of steps, that's spectacular. But like I said, I do not have that situation. So I hope y'all took something from this. I lost 4 pounds, so that's not anything to scoff at over 4 days. That's pretty incredible, actually. So it's certainly something that if you do, you can definitely lose some weight doing it as long as you're not already doing a bunch of steps already. So yeah, definitely something that if you want to lose weight somewhat quickly, really jack up your steps per day. And that's something that you can accomplish. If you liked this video, enjoyed it, learned something new, got a laugh out of me getting soaked, please feel free to like, subscribe, comment. Let me know any other challenges that you want me to do. I enjoy doing them. They're a lot of fun. I love pushing myself. So hopefully y'all learned something once again. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.